Sergi Ventura hasn't moved since cracking his head against the concrete.
He's bleeding really badly.
His spine appears okay, but being dizzy and nauseous is a bad sign.
Someone's had a stack at the skate park. Could be a head injury, mate.
Chapo and Dunstan have been called to an accident in the skate park. Eden is 10. He's drifting in and out of consciousness after hitting his head.
So what I'm going to do is, mate, I'm just going to lift your head.
I think you lift Bondi.
Yeah, that'll just make it a bit more comfortable for you, mate.
Despite the warnings, Eden wasn't wearing any safety equipment. Lifeguards take a head injury very seriously.
He didn't have a helmet on, but he dropped in and he went back like that. He flipped at the back of his head, out of it completely.
His head just sort of bounced off cement, and he was just out, just like that.
You can move all your fingers, and there's no tingliness there. Nothing tingly.
His spine appears okay, but being dizzy and nauseous is a bad sign. Now, Eden's mum has heard the news.
Guys, I'll call an ambulance now.
Maisie is a nurse and knows how serious her son's injury might be. Lifeguards are reluctant to move him as they wait for paramedics.
You hit your head twice, all right? A helmet is a really good thing to have, get mum and dad to buy. Got a nice big bump over there. Any pain there, mate? Nothing? I'm just going to keep on going all the way down your spine. Any pain there?
Eden's cognitive functions are examined. The blow to his head has affected his memory.
You can't quite remember some reasonably basic things. 12, you should remember it's Saturday, it's the weekend. Yeah. Particularly as you've just gone back to school, haven't you?
Yeah, you don't know what's happened to his skull, whether there's trauma in the brain, and also high neck pain as well, or vertebrae breaks as well.
As a nurse, I know what a head injury can do, and I was just relieved I didn't see a lot of blood. That's all. But that doesn't mean anything either, because it could be internal. So we'll just wait till we get to the hospital.
1, 2, 3.
He'll go and he'll probably have a scan. He'll have a physical, and hopefully there'll be nothing wrong. He's probably had a big fight. He's going to have a big lump. Bit of pain, not as much as when he recovers, I can assure you.
X-rays and scans will later reveal Eden has a hairline fracture in his skull. He'll spend a week in hospital recuperating.
The traumatic experience sends him into shock. 19-year-old Dale landed face first in the bowl.
All right, mate, what happened? Oh, I've just gone over the hip on my bike and my front tyre just missed the thing. Yeah, and I'll come straight down on my
egg on your head. You smashed your face.
I landed face first.
Did you black out?
No.
Head trauma can be life-threatening.
You dizzy or feeling sick? Or
I don't feel sick or dizzy. Like I just got a lot of pain, and I know I've got a high pain tolerance, but this is killing me.
Jake is not only concerned about head trauma. There's a risk Dale has suffered a spinal injury.
I'm starting to get a bit of pain up here.
Oh, up through the top of your head up here? How bad is it? 1 to 10?
About 6, 7.
About a 6. Okay, Dale.
Yeah.
We're just going to put this collar on you. You comfortable with it?
Procedure.
Yep. Okay, you know. Yeah, can never beat the concrete. Same as you can never beat a rock. Skaters hit the concrete, surfers hit the rock. Stand up just nice and slow.
Yep.
Keep your head straight. There you go. That's it. You're right. You're right.
The traumatic experience sends him into shock.
You right, Dale?
Yeah.
You right?
Yeah. Really dizzy.
Yeah, that's okay. Is that all right? Feel all right? Yeah. Getting some oxygen.
Paramedics perform basic mobility tests.
Can you pull me towards you? Does that cause you any pain to do that? Yeah. It does. Where? In the neck?
On my right side.
All right. Did you lose consciousness?
Not that long.
Okay.
All right, see you, Dale. No worries. Thanks.
His mates had called the ambulance, so our next big issue is how we're going to get this kid out of here.
Yeah, I'll come down now.
I opened the door and there was a young kid there, and he goes, there's a kid in the skate park, face down, bleeding.
The skate park's dangerous when it's dry. Put a bit of rain in there and it's a very dangerous place. Me, Lukey and Jesse get there and he looked up at us, which at least we knew he was conscious.
Do you remember what happened?
Yeah. I remember just like trying to get up, then I slipped and then smashed my head.
Okay. All right, well, mate, we're going to have to get you out of here, okay?
The kid's name was Zach. He actually went into the bowl to get something, but when he was on his way out, he slipped over.
Double?
Just with the kid now, he's just in the middle of the bowl. He's just cracked his face, bit of a bleeding nose, wasn't knocked out or anything, and no signs of spinal, so we'll just give him a bit more of assessment.
His mates had called the ambulance, so our next big issue is how we're going to get this kid out of here.
Historically, at the skate bowl, it's given us unbelievable challenge. We've had the rescue squad and cranes and Stokes litters and big aerial ladders and this lifts and that lifts and ropes.
We're going to figure a way to get you out of here, okay? And then we're going to call your mum and dad.
You know what? I reckon we've got to like full chain. We've got to like chain each other. There was no rope. We had a spinal board, but there is no way we could have put the kid up the bowl with the spinal board. It was too big. So yeah, that's when the human ladder come out. My legs go onto your shoulders, and then you're down the back of us. And you know, that's just something that I come up with.
Has anyone got any ideas how to get out? No. I was sceptical at first.
Go up this way. No, I was trying to get up there.
The tools for a human ladder, you need to put people that are not too good looking on the ground because their face could get stepped on. Go, Yates! Go, you hold Louis! Go, you hold Louis!
I think you meant to kind of
no,
like...
you're at the bottom.
Okay. Can you walk up there?
Yeah.
Just run up and mate.
Yeah, go. Just don't go near my head. Just walk up. Just go. Just walk. Go slowly. Go slowly. It's all right.
You're sweet. Not going to hurt
him. The young fella, I don't know if he was scared to step on my back or something. You just go slow.
No, just go slow. Just walk on him. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now go on to me.
You on, Zach?
You on? You on? Just grab with your hands. Now, like, don't be afraid to step on him. Yeah. Okay.
He turned out all right. He was a good kid. I think he ended up with just a cut lip and a loose tooth.
Keep breathing on the green one. Keep going that.
Singlets and Harrison find 16-year-old Milo with a suspected broken arm.
The young bloke was, holding his wrist and he was in a lot of pain.
How'd you landed on it like that?
Fell backwards.
Oh, did you? Yeah. How's the pain out of 10, do you reckon?
Could be 10, I reckon.
Well, give us a 10 from 1 out of 10.
I reckon what we do.
You don't reckon you can move it at all, or even to get up?
No.
Singlets offers an analgesic gas dispenser, affectionately known as the green whistle.
Pop your finger over the hole.
I see that drop down, mate.
Deep breaths.
He was loving life in the green whistle.
Having the time of his life at the moment.
Concerned that Milo may not remember all of this, his mates, Ollie and Harry, capture the moment for social media.
He's so sweet. Yeah, he's all right, your ambo's here.
Go, mate. Oh, that hurts. Keep breathing on the green one. Keep going that. Sit back.
Yeah, just to hold that.
Before Milo makes the journey to hospital, paramedics stabilise his arm.
Other hand.
Yeah, all the best. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting ride to hospital.
After examination by doctors, Milo was found to have broken his wrist. It'll be a few weeks before he busts another move in Bondi skate bowl.
You got no pain down here at all?
Nah.
No?
15-year-old Jack crashed on his BMX while getting air in the Bondi skate park. He may have dislocated his shoulder.
Definitely come all the way out, yeah?
All right. Bobby, a part-time lifeguard and full-time paramedic, is in charge.
We're going to give you this first, all right? So that'll take a bit of the pain away. Then we'll sit you up, all right?
Then you're going to call an ambulance.
Mate, well, we have to, yeah.
He's about to go to hospital.
Well, who's going to put it in for you? Your mum and dad can't do it, mate. We can't do it.
I'm not here with my mum and dad, though.
Yeah, all right, mate. You've got to go to Hossie, all right?
Oh, you're kidding.
No. Do I look like a man that's got a sense of humour?
Try yourself.
Don't move. This will take a bit of the pain away and we'll keep you comfortable until the ambos get here.
Yeah.
Dislocations are notoriously painful.
Take some deep breaths into it.
Jack is administered the green whistle,
Keep it in your mouth and breathe through it slowly.
a fast-acting analgesic that can also induce euphoria.
It's his left shoulder, conscious, breathing. He's actually in good spirits. He's just sucking on the whistle now.
Copy, mate.
If I get in here, no pain in there at all?
Bobby and Deano prepare to immobilise Jack's arm.
Someone's going to support his arm and I'll support his neck.
Just going to keep this straight?
Yep.
It's like my little brother's scooter. Oh no, he's going to kill him.
Oh, you should be, mate. Just relax.
Oh, this stuff. It's all right. Oh. You got no pain down here at all?
Nah.
No?
The green whistle is self-administered, but sometimes a little too well.
Ease up on that a bit.
You all right? You don't want to... 1, 2, 3.
Champion.
All right. He's just relaxing. Get it blood together.
Easy, Ando. Good timing, boys.
You go with Jack.
With bike buddy in tow, Jack's off to hospital to have his shoulder put back in. Bobby and Deano look after the boys' bikes and show how BMX riding should be done.
I'm standing because my family struggled to get me here, and I love it. And
That's okay, Stephen. You ain't got to sweat on it.
I just break my wrist.
Just 14, Stephen Pinero is one of skateboarding's rising stars. Stephen's mum and dad scraped together enough money to send him all the way from Florida.
Just then, someone's come to the tower to let Kerbox know that there's someone up at the skate park's busted their arm, which is expected. If you can look up there, there's tons of people crowded around the bowl.
Spock, this guy here. From here.
Boys, can you call an ambo too for us? It's obviously need one.
Beardy, Louie and Kerbox attend.
What's your name, mate? You didn't hit your head? No? It's only you came down on your arm, your shoulder's all right?
Stephen has broken his arm badly in 2 places. Lifeguards immobilise the break and administer pain relief.
How bad of a break do you think that is? Pretty gnarly, right? It's broken. It's what? It's broke both bones.
Stephen was doing a 540, one of the most difficult tricks in skateboarding. Losing balance, the impact on his left arm was simply too much.
The easy fix. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
In severe pain and a long way from home. It's a traumatic experience for the 14-year-old skate star.
It's cool to be disappointed, it's alright.
No,
It means you're hungry.
it wouldn't have been a big deal to me if I was like just skating for fun of it for vacation. But I'm skating because my family struggled to get me here, and I love it. And
That's okay, Stephen. You ain't got to sweat on it.
I just break my wrist.
You were going hard, that's what they'd want you to do. You're doing your best. It's cool, man.
Kerbox, a former professional athlete himself, knows how desperate Stephen's situation is.
You know, he was pretty upset, pretty disappointed, and in a lot of pain. You know, his parents obviously spent a lot of money supporting him to get him out here for this event. And, you know, like, to go down in the first or second practice session, you know, it's pretty disheartening.
Tell me how it happened. Who saw it? What happened exactly?
Ask him.
What were you doing? Were you doing it?
It's going to get tight round your arm, okay?
No, you're not going to go to sleep.
Paramedics decide to administer more powerful pain relief.
Dude, come on. It's okay.
No problem. I'll look after you, mate. Breathe in through your nose. Oh, that one's exciting.
I thought that one.
Stephen, what we're going to get you to do now is you're going to walk out of here up to where the ambulance is.
I can't walk.
Your legs don't work?
No, they do.
Okay, Steve, come on, be strong, brother. Be
Pop your hand under there.
Oh,
Now you support.
You'll be right, mate. That's it.
There you go.
That's it.
I can't walk.
You'll be right. You'll be right.
I know I can walk, right?
Stephen's fracture may require surgery. The young boy's dreams of competing on the world stage are on hold.
Ambulance!
Sergi Ventura hasn't moved since cracking his head against the concrete. Once a year, from all around the world, skateboarding's biggest names compete in the Bondi Bowl-A-Run. Old hand Sergi Ventura is among the major crowd pullers. This year, he has high hopes of a podium finish. Late in the afternoon, an accident is reported in the bowl.
Apparently, you really hit his head hard. Ambulance, he's bleeding. Hey, please.
Ambulance!
Sergi Ventura hasn't moved since cracking his head against the concrete.
He's bleeding really badly.
Serge, you okay? No, just relax, Serge. You're fine, Serge. You're fine. We just got to relax. You're okay.
Take a breather.
Yeah. Put a clean towel on. Say clean towel.
Okay, it looked like you were dead.
Take the pressure.
Relax.
Heavily concussed and bleeding, Sergi could have significant head injuries. He shouldn't be moved until he receives proper medical attention.
Do you want a hand getting up, going?
Some water?
Oh, you think you can walk out here?
Okay.
After a heavy blow to the head, skull fractures and spinal injuries are the major concern.
He's out for about 15, 20 seconds.
He slams all the time.
As long as he hasn't got his neck, you know?
Right. No.
Don't want to get spoiling. You haven't got any blood or earrings or anything like that? No, this side I was a bit weird. There was blood around here.
As a routine precaution, Sergi should go to hospital for tests, but that poses a problem.
He doesn't have travel insurance. Yeah, just bring it over here.
Somewhere quiet and have all these people around you.
Should go to hospital, I reckon.
I'm good. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting an x-ray because he could have fractured his skull. He could have done a lot of things. It's definitely worth getting an x-ray.
Want to get an x-ray? Later. The guy said he had a pretty heavy knock to the head. It's a tough blow. He's probably done it a few times before, but you never know. Bleeding in the brain or something. But, you know, he can make his own decision. He's a big enough boy.
He just fully slapped on the back of his head, just like smack. He should have been wearing a helmet, but he was just warming up. He was only just beginning. Like he's been a professional skateboarder for 20, 30 years, so he was actually a backup dancer for Madonna at one stage as well.
I think I went up for a backside air disaster and I kind of came down the wall, and when the sun's hitting on the wall, it kind of gives like a sheen film, and I guess I just hit my head.
Sergi is out of the competition, but he's wisely decided to heed Lifeguards' advice.
My buddy right here is going to take me to the hospital and get checked out and see if everything's okay. Man, it sucks.